dear students. Welcome to this new session of the Signature of Public International Law. We are in session number 14. The unit is the unit 5, the state, and the subunit is the 5.2, recognition of government. The objective of this session is to know about the process to recognize government at the international level. And remember that when we finish this session, on your content, you will have to perform an activity where you will test all the knowledge and abilities of the subject. This activity will be an essay about the recognition of the government. So, in the last session, we analyzed the recognition of a state. Now, about the recognition of a government, we have the concept of recognition about López Samarripas, which is a manifestation of the will of a subject of international law by which it recognizes valid a certain situation or a certain claim. The recognition of government, it arises from the succession of authorities within a state. However, in the absence of central institutions that determine the assumptions of the birth of a legitimate government, a problem has been created. Practical problems in recognition of new governments, we have it in the next examples. Honduras with the President Manuel Zelaya, Paraguay with the dismissal of Paraguayan President Fernando Lugo, and the Arab Spring with all the movements that we have in the Arab countries. Also, we will analyze the type of government recognition: de facto, which is provisional; de jure, which is definitive; the express, which is official; and the tacit. There is an error in classifying the recognitions. Cesar Sepúlveda tells us that in reality there is no de facto or the jure recognition in the public international law. The government that acquires these characteristics, since recognition is only a diplomatic act of a state. Henry Clay was the first to misuse this expression in 1816, and the British Prime Minister Canning also used it in 1822. The types of governments are de facto, de jure, which also we had mentioned, and the recognition can be also about an insurgency that is guaranteed to a group today that has risen up against a government within a state and that has somehow organized some form of political authority in the territory it dominates. It's very applicable in Latin America because of our revolutions. And we also are going to analyze the possible consequences of recognition and insurgency and the recognition of independence, the immunity of jurisdiction and the act of state doctrine, and the government recognition doctrines, just as Jefferson's doctrine, the Tovar doctrine, the Wilson doctrine, and the Estrada doctrine, which is one of the most famous in our country because it came from the Minister Estrada in 1930 from the Mexican government.